Hello, and welcome to the 123rd episode of Movie and TV Talk. On this episode, I'm going to be talking about the recently released trailer for the upcoming animated movie, Transformers 1. Let's get into it. Honestly, can't believe we're here, and I honestly can't believe the leaks and rumors about when this trailer was going to release were actually accurate. Doesn't mean I'm going to start trusting leaks and rumors more, but I guess sometimes they get it right, and I can admit that. So what we have here is a prequel story, and I'm all for this. We get to see Orion Pax and D16, aka Megatron, go on a journey before becoming their more well-known selves. Of course, we have B-127 and Elita 1 as the other two of our four main characters, and that will most likely be in the majority of the movie. There are, of course, other well-known characters in there too, like Alpha Trion, Starscream, Shockwave, Soundwave, and Sentinel Prime, if I remember correctly. Now, yes, I know that this movie kind of has the fandom divided already for a few reasons, and I think those reasons are kind of silly. Sure, for me, when I saw who the voice casting choices were before the trailer, I wasn't the most optimistic about it, but hearing the voices in the trailer, I think we've got a really good cast here. Yes, I know they went the route of picking really famous people over actual voice talent, but the cast I think does a good job from what we have in the trailer. I'm kind of surprised myself that Hemsworth is actually trying and doesn't just sound like himself, unlike a certain other actor in a certain Mario movie. I really don't have any issues with the casting, especially after hearing him in the trailer, but that's just me. That is just me. The other big thing is the tone presented here in the trailer. Yes, it is kind of like a Marvel movie where they're quipping and telling jokes, and I think that's okay. I feel like something people fail to realize still is that Hasbro and Paramount don't make Transformers movies targeted at people who had their first Transformers viewing experience with G1. I also don't understand why everyone thinks Transformers have to be super serious or super dark and gritty like some of the comics can be. Why can't a Transformers movie be lighthearted fun, which is the vibe that I get from this movie? Then again, there are people who have wanted an R-rated Transformers movie for a really long time, and I think that's something that I will never understand. Either way, I am very happy with the tone presented in the trailer, and I don't see any issue with it. I really like the animation, personally. It's definitely higher quality than we got in Transformers Prime, and I'm glad for that. The scenes in the trailer looked really good. Definitely not, there was a, reaction video that I watched where the guy kept saying that the animation is breathtaking, and I'm like, not quite. Not on that level, but it's really good. There's just a lot that I like here, showing Pax and D16 as just lowly maintenance workers who can't even transform yet. That's an interesting take to me here, is having the ability to transform being something you have to earn, and I think that's a really neat take. Plus, it seems like once they gain the ability, they're not just automatically good at it either. They have to learn to do it and learn to use transforming in a clever way. I think that it's neat in this movie to do that. So the only thing I find is the designs that they chose before they get their sparks, because they're all very similar looking, which is fine because on Cybertron they had a caste system, according to lore. But, what I don't like is how, they just have these giant holes in their chest where presumably their sparks go to give them, or maybe not their sparks, where their transformer the T-cogs go, I guess. Which I just don't like that. I don't know. It just doesn't sit well with me as the design, the TCOG designs of these bots in the movie. But other than that, I am very much looking forward to seeing this movie in theaters when it releases later this year. That's gonna do it for this episode, so if you like this kind of content, feel free to subscribe. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.